I'm Mark Greenstein, and I'm up to number 2 of what may be 20 responses to a questionnaire I received on this campaign for the Senate. And yes, I am getting a little bit warmer. Soon I will be able to remove clothing. So number 2 is, do you support legislation to make Connecticut a right-to-work state? This is an easy one. Absolutely. Okay? It's an element of freedom that you should be able to work where you want, untethered. And let me go back to the history of why this legislation is needed. Because unions have bound up people. They have required this, A, loyalty, and B, financial contribution, forced to just be part of them. Now, my goal is to make unions better. Literally better when they are honed in and deserve their contributions. So that when they ask, it's a gleeful, yeah, you've helped me. I'm happy to be part of it. That's just the way churches ask. Okay, even though it's a little more oblique with churches. This is how unions get better. When they don't get into the business of politics that restrict people's rights, where they stop using their funds to object to side legislation. And I hope when they stop even trying to be a union group for all healthcare, because you can't do healthcare as well as individual families can. I'm not even convinced you could do pension and retirement benefits as well as individuals can. Workers have an awful lot of power because of their skills. Good workers have very huge amounts of power and actually shouldn't be tied into unions that, if they play to the lowest common denominator, they're bringing their better workers down. Let very good workers potentially band together into a very good union, a union that employers can't say no to. But to force everyone into one bin, it's A, undemocratic, B, it hurts across the board. The only people it help, union bosses. That's it. Union bosses who get more money and actually more power when they can say, well, we want to have this kind of work rule on you. And employers right now are not on the offensive, okay? This is not the 1930s from which a lot of union rights came, when big companies used strike breakers and they were thugs, okay? When companies, if they could get away with it, had unhealthful working conditions. These days of easier movement of employees, you don't like your job, move, much easier. And transparency, you don't like what your employer is doing to other people, not even you. You blog about it. You make sure that there is a revolt. I will be on your side of big business treating workers unfairly. The thing that you have on your side right now is your ability to move, and unions don't help that. Let's have the fluidity that is done that makes unions that appeal to fluidity and let you save for your retirement better, do your health care better, join if you want to. That is better all around. I'm Mark Greenstein.